All right. Oh, had a little rebrand of the name. Just wanted to swap it up. But what we have today is a new mouse pad. It's from Origaming. I think something like that. Bolo. He is a X Siege Pro. He uh, he pretty much first started doing sleeves, and then it kind of just went from there. Really, where then another company formed Aura, and then now after their last arm sleeve, they had brought out mouse pads. What they had brought out was speed or control. They're not. If I remember, I think it was $40 to $60, which it's it's kind of like your average price, somewhat really, but kind of like in your average area. But you know, some people may say differently. Some people, just don't really care or whatnot, really. So what we have also is the Orbital Pathfinder in the red shell because I got the new shells that they had dropped during Black Friday. Um, this is a new company, so mouse pads from new companies can feel pretty different. But so far, as I feel like the stitching, it's not higher than the mouse pad, thankfully, but you can definitely feel it. It's pretty tight stitching if you put your finger up against it, which is honestly pretty nice because I don't really like to have loose stitching, of course, really, because then something could happen or whatnot. But thankfully, it's not so raised up to where I'm pretty much feeling it. If I were to run my mouse or something. So what the pad is, like the base, it it's not really super sticky of a base, really. Like you can't really. I mean, you got to put some force into it, but like you know, you're not moving it at all. Yeah, I quite literally have to pretty much pull it like this. So it's not as sticky as like other brands may be, where like they actually you can hear the stick sound. That doesn't bother me at all. Honestly, I've got no problem with that. Whatever. So this one, the red one, is the speed one. They do have a control one. I think it's only black for right now. I don't know if they'll come out with new colors or whatnot. But currently I have the red one, which is why I have the red mouse also, because I want it to match. So the base, like, oh, the firm style, it's not. It's not mid. It's more. It's really. I wouldn't say soft. Maybe like between like soft and mid, but it's definitely got a little soft. Like you can press into it, but it's not like super soft to where like my mouse is just going straight into it, which is nice. But it's all supposed to be speed pad, which is supposed to be kind of in the middle, anyways. But I don't know what these skates are. It's different than my Jades, of course, because as you guys know, I have been using the Glass Return by Midori, and they had provided skates with the glass pad, which is hella cool. I kind of just been using them because they said, it's preferred really, but it honestly really does feel smoother and not as loud as the on the glass pad, and it also feels much more controlled than my Jades. Um, but why I'm not using that glass pad anymore is because it's cold out. And when I touch it, my hand literally just freezes up pretty much. And it's just, I'm not trying to deal with that at all. So I kind of, once this head came in, I was like, you know what? I'll swap. I'll just use this instead, because it's going to feel much better, 100%. So we had swapped, and, we're going to use this for now. But so far, so good. Honestly, the glide doesn't feel bad. It's got a pretty nice glide to it. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't have any complaints. Nothing feels raised at all. I'm not hitting really any dry spots. So honestly, this is already looking pretty good. I don't know if like it could be my main on it. It could be a main. It doesn't feel bad. It does feel smooth. But once I'm done with it, I'm gonna go check out the Genesis again. A couple other pads, the 4112, the Aero V2, I think, maybe. I'm gonna go to that. I might do the Cascade again. I really do like MuseWorks, of course, and Midori. Um, but I don't know. I really enjoy every mousepad I currently own. I do enjoy quite a bit. There are some I need to sell, but currently ones that I know I'll use do feel good. So it's kind of just like it's a little iffy kind of right now. But for now, we're gonna be using the Aura gaming gear. Um, Speed one. I can't. I don't think they have any specific names for them. I think it's literally just speed or control. So we'll be using the speed for now because, as you guys know, I'm not really a big control person, even though probably could be, but I also don't really feel like feel something slow. I don't know, just kind of a me thing. I don't know other people are about it, but I just don't like it something feeling slow. Even though I have such a high sense, it's whatever. But we gonna get to grinding. Let me know in the comments. I kind of, in a way, I am streaming more. But it's like, do I want to go for clips or do I not want to go for clips? It's kind of just like a iffy kind of thing for me. Do I go? Do I not go? But I could record. I do what I do is I do record and stream at the same time, so that I can actually have something like to look back at, really, you know because if I hit a good clip, I'm gonna want it. I don't want to go back. The hell, I don't want to go back to Twitch. Plus recording's much better anyways. But I do stream on Twitch. If you want to follow me or check me out, it's capital ARDYNIE. Arden, pretty much Ardeni. I don't know. I couldn't do Arden, sadly, but it's whatever. But yeah, I've been having fun with some games. I've kind of done some Siege lately, Battlefield 6, also some more Destiny. Gonna do some Warframe, honestly, because of the new DLC. But yeah, I'm excited. At this kind of point, no mouse pad is really gonna be really any different. It's just gonna be the design, really. But it's whatever. I personally don't really care. Oh, also the size. It's a XL. I think it's it's pretty much the artisan size, if I remember correctly, for the XLs. Let's see. I can't remember what the size is, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty much the size of a XL artisan mouse pad. Pretty much about the same, really. So, we gonna do what thing, and we're gonna try to have some fun. Why not? So, I don't know what's gonna come next. I'm still trying to do my stream clips, which is it's gonna take a while because I've been trying to get a lot. So size is 490 by 420 mm. Currently, these are the V1s, or as they call it, the season ones. So there'll be more coming along, which is perfect. So can't wait for those, but I will see you guys later.